Canelo comes out and does what Canelo should do, Canelo wins the fight. Canelo comes out and does what he shouldn't do, Crawford wins the fight.
But with Crawford, what are Crawford's keys to victory when you are fighting someone like Canelo, who, albeit maybe not in height, but in stature, is a much bigger man than him?
Control the center of the ring.
What do you think about Terence Crawford calling out Canelo?
You know, I don't like that fight.
I say, Terence win. Yes.
What? Terence win over Canelo?
Yes.
The boxing world is buzzing with excitement as Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford have officially signed for a mega fight. Predictions are pouring in from boxing legends and analysts, with opinions divided on the outcome. Some believe Crawford's elite skill set gives him a strong chance of victory, while others argue that Canelo's size and power will be too overwhelming. Among the skeptics is boxing icon Mike Tyson, who disapproves of the matchup. Tyson points to Crawford's struggles against Israel Madoff, citing size and awkwardness as key factors. He suggests that stepping up to 168 pounds to face Alvarez is a risky move for Crawford.
What do you think about Terence Crawford calling out Canelo?
You know, I don't like that fight.
Why not?
I don't like that fight. It's just too much weight, you know. And he had a close fight with the last guy he fought, Terence, but this guy was big and he was awkward. He was really awkward. He shouldn't have fought that guy. He should have fought a guy that would just come straight at him. The guy was too awkward.
He's herky-jerky, yeah.
David Benavides has an intriguing perspective on this fight. He believes Terence Crawford has a legitimate chance of winning and wouldn't be surprised if he pulled off an upset. According to Benavides, Crawford possesses the skills, mindset, and relentless work ethic needed to defeat Canelo.
It's going to come to fruition in September. What are your thoughts on that bout?
I have nothing to say. It's a good fight, and it's a good fight. I wish both of them the best.
All right, next question. Do you use that for motivation at all? Like Canelo's like.
How would you approach a fight with Terence Crawford if it was you against Crawford?
To be honest with you, if I fought Terence Crawford, I would definitely use my size, my reach, my weight to my advantage. Crawford is a very smart fighter, but I guess
However, at the same time, Benavides admits he isn't fully on board with this fight. He acknowledges that Canelo is the biggest payday in boxing, making him a target for many fighters. Yet, he personally disagrees with Crawford moving up so much in weight, believing it's not the best decision.
Crawford throwing his hat in to want to fight Canelo at 168.
I mean, everybody wants to fight Canelo. It's the money fight, you know what I mean? I think even Inoue would come up to fight Canelo. Canelo wanted to fight him. I mean, I don't want to see people ranked at the WC are fighting each other, so I mean, it should be an easy call. If I can't get those fights, then I'll go up to fight Bivol, or I'll go try to, I set my conquest on 175. Like I said, I don't want no handouts either. I want to, earn my spots everywhere I go, even at 175. But, I see that...
Alexander Usyk, a master technician in his own right, views this fight as a clash between size and skill. He recognizes that Canelo holds a natural size advantage, which could influence the bout. However, Usyk firmly believes that skill prevails over size. In his eyes, Crawford's sharpness and technical mastery give him the edge. According to Usyk, fights are won with skill, and he sees Crawford as the superior boxer.
Potential fight between Canelo and Terence Crawford.
Yeah.
How do you see that fight? Who
I
do you
like Terence. It's
wow.
My friend, but it's crazy man. Listen, I say Terence win. It's very smart man. It's very, very, very smart, but feel distance and place like
adjustment.
Spacing,
Exactly.
boxing.
You don't think the weight difference will be a factor too much?
Mario, you're asking him?
That's why I'm asking, exactly.
But, Canelo big, Canelo too. It's a good boxer, but I say.
Roy Jones Jr., another boxing legend, has shared his prediction for this highly anticipated matchup, envisioning two possible outcomes. He believes that if Canelo enters the fight in peak condition and executes his game plan effectively, he will emerge victorious. However, if Canelo is not at his best, Terence Crawford will capitalize on the opportunity and secure the win. According to Jones Jr., the outcome hinges entirely on which version of Canelo steps into the ring that night.
Yeah, because a lot of people are saying like, hey, forget about Canelo. That was a tough fight with Madrimov. Go ahead and give Boots a shot. Give Boots the chance. But Eddie's saying, hey, I think Crawford's saying, hey, give me the Canelo fight or I'm not fighting. I'm done.
Why? What do he got to prove to Boots? Boots trying to take over and start beating the guys around him, prove that he's the best of that group. He willing to take that gamble, see if he can beat him. If he beats him, he may go fight Benavidez next. If he don't beat him, he say, okay, I took it as high as I could go. I'm done.
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy if he gets the win.
Sean Porter, who has gone toe-to-toe with Terence Crawford, has some concerns about this matchup. While he acknowledges Crawford's toughness and resilience, he questions whether Crawford can withstand Canelo's power. Porter, having experienced Crawford's strength firsthand, knows how physically imposing he can be. However, against a fighter like Canelo, who has knocked out much bigger opponents, it could be an entirely different challenge. Despite Crawford's impressive defensive skills, Porter believes absorbing punches from Canelo will be a true test.
Others say like, no, that's 2 more weight classes. Like once he gets touched by Canelo, it's going to be different.
I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo punch, especially like a legend. It's just so much to go into. It's a conversation that lasts an hour easily when we talk about all of the components that Terence Crawford has, all of the components that Canelo have, and how we find how they even out and who trumps.
Amir Khan, who has shared the ring with Canelo, is strongly advising Terence Crawford to avoid this fight. Having felt Canelo's power firsthand, Khan warns that the risk isn't worth it. He believes jumping up to 168 pounds is simply too much for Crawford and fears it could end badly for him.
I think that should happen. Look, I like Crawford, and I think Canelo is a beast that way. Honestly, I would advise Crawford not to do that.
Canelo versus Jamel Charlo playing out.
I think Canelo just outboxes. Well, no, doesn't outbox him, but I think just outpowers him and beats him to the punch. And you do give Canelo does have some sort of like decent speed as well. So I think Canelo just wins that fight easy.
Could be a knockout.
Could be, but I don't know.
Former champion Caleb Plant has weighed in on the highly anticipated showdown between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford, offering an insightful perspective on the matchup. Plant recognizes Crawford's strength and unique boxing style.
You know what I'm saying? He's special. And, Canelo, he's a top-notch fighter, world-class fighter, still in the pound. It's exciting. It's exciting. It's a big question mark on the end of it, though. So that's why, I'm sure all of us are excited for that bell to ring and, be able to.
Which make him a dangerous opponent in any fight. He acknowledges that the weight difference is a crucial factor, as Canelo is the naturally bigger and stronger fighter. However, Plant also points out that Crawford has consistently demonstrated his ability to adapt to different challenges throughout his career. According to Plant, Crawford's exceptional boxing IQ and strategic approach could play a key role in this fight. He notes that while size and power are advantages for Canelo, Crawford's ability to read his opponents and adjust his tactics mid-fight gives him a real chance of success. Plant believes that if Crawford can control the pace, use his movement effectively, and avoid taking unnecessary damage,